What's up, guys? Welcome back to me. And this week we got House of Dragon episode 7 officially released. And to me, I think this was like the best episode in the season, but by far, but because with all the drama and tension that happened, especially between Rhaenyra, Allicent, and with the Daemon, and so much more. And ending which of her sense of the war that's about to go down, especially between the Targaryens, as we head into the last of a few episodes in season 1 of House of Dragon as well. So in this video, this will be my full spoiler review for House of Dragon episode 7, going over everything, and especially going over that ending, and for what we look forward to as we head into the last of a few seasons in season 1 of House of the Dragon. But if you do hear a dorsal on this, then be sure to subscribe to the notification bell so it's always like this in the future. So let's get into it. And now, with this episode, it opens up on Lela's funeral, with everyone mourning over the death of Lena Valerian after she was burned alive by the dragon, after she commanded the dragon Gary's and burned her alive because she couldn't have her child. And then we see Aegon and Aemon staring at their sister with Aegon to telling Aemon to like randomly marry her, and now with Aemon to telling Aegon that she would be his future queen, and then with Aemon saying that if he were to marry their sister, it would be with the pure Valyrian blood. And then we see the Daemon and Rhaenyra together on the beach, and now with this setting, it looks like a lot dark, and which it kind of looks like which every Game of Thrones scene is. It's like I think when this episode, I think like with some scenes, it got like a pitch black dark, and then the next week we see them making love to each other, hoping with the Daemon and Rhaenyra to get married, with the Lena to no longer be Rhaenyra's husband, and the next week we see Aemon who is like gaining the seal a dragon, and then he wants to ride on it, and then with that he almost gets burned alive by the dragon, in which next he ends up like fighting all the kids, and also especially with all the kids like beating him up for stealing a dragon, and we see a little series and fighting it with him just like choking him, and then and ends up with the series literally taking his eye out. And now we see everyone gathering up because lost his eye, and now especially with Aegon, and that he has something to admit, even with the Vizier commanding him, and like whose lies they were spoken to, and now at which we see this moment of where it gets really tense, where Alison wants to pay her debt, especially to Vizier, by having whatever Rhaenyra's son's eyes in return, and then we see Rhaenyra and Alison fighting, especially with Alison holding the sword, and then with this fight, and it ends up with Alison like cutting Rhaenyra's arm, especially with the Valyrian blade. And now, with the ending to this episode, we see the Daemon requesting someone to go and kill Rhaenyra, and at which we see Rhaenyra fighting someone here, and then it ends with the Rhaenyra being burned alive, but it turns out he actually survived it, because in last shot we see him like sailing away, but Rhaenyra has no hair, and which he survived it, because I think with the question remains if the Daemon and Rhaenyra plan his death, and then in the last scene we see Daemon and Rhaenyra officially getting married, and now with this is to set up the big battle and war between the Targaryens, and even with the High Towers, especially with the everything that's about to happen as we head into the last of a few episodes of this season. And yeah, with the House of Dragon episode 7, I thought that this was an incredible and amazing episode, and plus it was filled with the tension and a lot of drama and a lot of intense moments, especially with the Rhaenyra and Alison, with Aegon, and even with the Aemon who's now lost an eye, with the Daemon and Rhaenyra now married. It seems like we only have like 3 episodes left, and I think within these last 3 episodes, I think like everyone is going to war, especially with the Targaryens Targaryens as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to see where it heads to next, especially in the 3 episodes left in the season, especially for the finale as well. So that's gonna be the first video. Let thoughts in the comments below, and what are your thoughts on House of Dragon episode 7, and give me a rating between 1 out of 10. Don't get this video a like and subscribe to notifications for future videos. And if live updates, always follow me on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.